Hey everybody, and welcome back to another AFR Monday Night Double Play, brought to you by our sponsor play.com. Tonight we're going to be playing out the second half of a game using second season football, and we're playing out a classic Monday Night football game that took place back in 1984 between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. In real life, on October 7th, 1984, the 49ers got out to a big lead, 21-0 after just the first quarter, and they went on to win the game 31-10. I actually played the first half of this game earlier today. I live streamed it on the play.com Facebook page, and while they didn't put up 21 points in the first quarter, they did put up 21 points in the first half and shut out the Giants on the defensive end. So right now the score stands 21-0 as we head into the start of the third quarter, and the Giants are going to be getting the opening kickoff of the second half, so maybe they'll be able to make a game out of this, hopefully. So sit back, relax as we travel back to 1984 and play through the second half of a game between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Football Giants. All right, if you've never been here on the live show before, welcome. Please feel free to drop comments into the chat window, and I'll be happy to answer them during the show. Try to do a couple little breaks during the game to answer questions. Otherwise, we'll head right down to the field for the game. All right, so let me move my keyboard out of the way. There we go. All right, so there you see the score, 21-0 San Francisco. And the 49ers will be kicking off to the Giants to start the third quarter. All right. Oh, and I got the card switched. There we go. Okay, so Phil McConkey is going to field the ball down at his own 4-yard line. And let's see what his return is. It's going to be -6 off his return, so he'll return at 13 yards to bring it up to the 17. And that's where Phil Simms and company will come out onto the field, looking to lead their team to a big second half comeback against what will be the eventual Super Bowl champions of that season. At this point up to the season, the 49ers were 5-0, and the Giants were 3-2. Of course, they're a couple years before their big Super Bowl win in the 1986 season. All right, so Giants come to the field. Let's see what they're going to be doing here. I'm using the newest version of the game, and this is a special board that was designed by Al Wilson, using the new offensive solitaire settings for both the offense and the defense. So what I do is I roll 3 dice. The black die tells me what the offensive call is. The silver die is in case there is a tendency roll or an audible roll. And then finally the white die is for the defensive call. All right, so we got our first viewer in the chat room. Welcome. I believe that's Brett in the channel. Just starting off here, the first series of the third quarter. All right, so in this case, we're going to go to the tendency, and the Giants and the 49ers are both a passing tendency team. So then we'll look on the silver die. Under pass of 1 is a long pass. So we're going to have a long pass versus a safe defense. Alright, so long versus a safe. And rolls a 21. Phil Simms has a completion grade of C, so that is going to be an incomplete pass to start the third quarter. So Simms had a very rough first half. He was sacked 4 times, intercepted once. The Giants really had nothing going on in the first half. So this time we're going to get a short pass versus safe. let's see. See a question. Oh yeah, there we go. Somebody was asking why this game was selected. There was actually a viewer vote last week on the show, and this was the one that won for this season. So all right, so we're gonna have a short against safe. Let's see. Oh, roll on that, and we get a 44. So it's asking, is the guard? Oh no, wait, we're in the third quarter. The tackle. Is he a 0 pass? That's Carl Nelson. He is not. So it's going to be a crisp route complete for 1/2 our yards. But there is a flag down on the play. So let's see. It's going to be a pass to Manuel. And it's going to be a 10-yard reception to Manuel. But let's see what the flag is. And it's going to be against the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty, but we're inside the 30. So it'll be half the distance to the goal. Let's see, so it'll be 8 yards. Yes, if we round. So that's going to knock them back to the 9-yard line. And so second and long. That wiped out what would have been a nice play for the Giants. All right, so let's see. Sims comes up to the line. He's going to audible this time to a medium versus a safe defense again. All right, and we get a 36. So it's asking, is the guard a 0 pass? That's Brad Benson. He is not. So the quarterback dumps off to the running back for 2d6 yards. So he's going to dump off to Joe Morris. And he picks up 7 yards. So that'll make third down a little more doable. 7 yards. So it's going to be a 3rd and 11. Giants hoping to not go 3 and out to start the game. And that's exactly what the San Francisco defense is looking for. So we're definitely in a passing situation. So it's going to be a long versus a pass defense. 22. Oh no, so it's a possible interception. We're going to roll again on the Y chart. And no, it'll be just an incomplete pass. Mark off the time. 4th down. And once again, the punter will be coming on. All right. So the punt. Oh, it's going to be a long punt. Go to the long punt column. 54. So it's going to be a 60-yard punt with no return. So Dave Jennings really boots it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to go all the way to the San Francisco 24 and no return. So good special teams play. All right, and so with 13:30, Joe Montana and company will come out on the field looking to add to their lead. Montana had a fantastic first half. He had 12 completions, about 175 yards, and 2 touchdown passes to Monroe and to Tyler. So let's see. We are going to have, looks like a screen versus a safe to start things off. Somebody's mentioned how many doubles I'm rolling. It seems like they do. They come around quite a bit. Let's see. Is the tackle or GB a 2 pass? Yeah, Randy Cross is the guard. Actually, their entire offensive line is just fantastic from this year. Let's see. So quick completion for D6 yards. So it's going to be a completion to Solomon. Oh, for just 1 yard. Solomon's had a good day so far. That's actually his 6th reception of the day. But that one's just a quick one for 1 yard. So now 2nd down and 9 from the 25. This time we're going to have an inside run versus a safe. So handoff, to Roger Craig. Asking is K or G a 2-run? And they are not. So he hammers ahead for a 1-yard gain. Just Craig's second run of the game, actually. So they'll bring up 3rd and 8 from the 26. Definitely a passing situation here. Let's see what happens. And we're going to have a long versus a pass. So Montana drops back. It's asking, is F a 0 pass? That's Harry Carson. No, he's a 1. So the quarterback's going to be sacked for a 12-yard loss. So Montana goes down for the 2nd time today. Mark off the time. And that's going to knock them all the way back to their own 14. So San Francisco goes 3 and out on their opening drive. Good stand by the G-men defense. Let's see. So the punt, it's going to be a 42-yard punt, but returnable. 3, 4, 1, 2. So Giants are going to have good field position to start. Let's see. It's going to be McConkey doing the return. And he's going to get a 8-yard return. So the Giants will start their next possession here in San Francisco territory on the 48 and looking to chip away at this 21-0 lead. Let's see. So question from John McGinnis. He's asking how do you decide which player to use. So all of these sets, they have a finder column down at the bottom. And so if you're letting the AI decide the players, you just simply roll a 20-sided die with each play. And you'll see, so like on an inside run, a 1 through 14, it'll be Rob Carpenter taking it. 15 through 16, it's Morris, etc. And then same thing, the passes are broken up. The screen, short, and medium have one list, and then for the long, it has its own list. So there you go. And then same thing with the interceptions and sacks and kick returners. You can also roll a d20 to see who does that, or who takes those. So there you go. Good question. Thanks. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Giants. Already into San Francisco territory, and we're going to have a short versus a safe. Okay, so Sims looking to pass on 1st down. It's asking, is A a 0 pass? No, that's Eric Wright. He is a 2. So the receiver is covered. We're going to roll on the Y chart, but it'll be an incomplete pass. Oops, so 2nd down for the Giants. And this time we're going to have an inside run versus the blitz. Here's the handoff. Is K a run 2? Is Jim Stuckey? No, he's just a run 1. So we're going to go to the XR column. This is an inside run from Woolfolk. Let's see, 42 is E, a run 2. He is not. So it's going to be a 10-yard run for Woolfolk, and that will be a Giants 1st down. So that'll move them up to the 38. Would really like to get on the score here early in the 3rd quarter. So we're going to go to tendency. They are pass, so it's going to be a screen against the run play. So possibly a matchup. Good matchup here for the Giants. Let's see, 53 is I a 0 pass. There are not a lot of 0 passes on this team. So no, he's currently a 1. So it's complete but buried for a D6 loss, and then there's a flag on the play. So it's going to be, right now it's a 6-yard loss on a pass to Carpenter, but flag down. Let's go to the refs and see what it is. And it's going to be it's against the offense. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty, but then they repeat 1st down. I think the 6 yards already drops them back out of field goal range. So they're going to decline the penalty. And instead we'll have 2nd and 16. So let's see, that was a Carpenter got that for -6. Okay, so 2nd down and 16. Backed up to the 49ers 44. We'll have a short versus a pass. Let's see, 53 is F a 2 pass. No, he is a 1. So it's just going to be D6 yards. So it'll be a 3-yard reception from Zeke Mowat. He picks up his 3rd reception of the day. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 now from the 41. See if the Giants can pick up this 3rd and long. So definitely a passing situation. So we're going to have a long versus a safe pass defense. Sims drops back. Oh, and he got the home field advantage. Roll, all right. So the pass is caught. We'll go to the XL column. Let's see. So it's going to be Bobby Johnson comes down with it. What is he going to do? 54 is the fullback a 0 pass. Also, in a pass defense, they actually have Tony Galbraith. So right now they're past the 50. So he is a 0. So it's runs wrong route. So instead of a 33-yard pass, it's going to be Q plus D6 yards. So it's going to be 14, 17-yard completion to Johnson. So that'll still give them the 1st down. So a big 3rd down completion. Let's see, 10, 21, 2. So they'll get them to the 24. Fresh set of downs. All right. Oh, and people are talking about the accepting or declining that. I figured giving Sims 1 less down to pass almost worked out, but then they got that big long completion there. So, all right, so let's see. So we're going to have a short versus a safe here on 1st and 10. 51 is C, 0 pass. He is not. So solo tackle after 1/2 R-yard completion. So that is back to Bobby Johnson. So it's going to be a 9-yard completion to him. So maybe the Giants offense starting to click here. 2nd and 1 from the 15. Oh, and we're going to have a medium versus pass defense. And he gets an 11. Let's see, he is a completion of C, so it's going to be Q plus D6 yards. So maybe a touchdown, 14, 8. Oh, yes. So it's going to be touchdown Giants, and Zeke Mowat catches it. So that'll be a 15-yard touchdown. And the Giants are on the board. Let's see, we'll put the points on the board here. Team comes out for the extra point, and they make it. And it is 21-7 with 8:30 left in the game. So the Giants will kick off. Oh, and we're going to have an unusual result. Let's see. The kickoff bounces out of bounds. Let's see. So what happens when it goes out of bounds? Let's see. In 84, what would have been the rules on that? I have it on my little cheat sheet here. Well, let's see. We'll I believe they get it at the 40. The team will get it at the 40. I think that's the current rules, but all right. So a bad break for the Giants after just getting back on the board with the kickoff going out of bounds. So that means that the 49ers will take control at their own 40. Oh, and somebody's telling me that it would be on their 35. Is that what happened in 84? That's the penalty, or that would be the penalty. All right. I'll take our commenters' ruling on that. I'm not exactly familiar with what the rule would have been in 1984. So, but there we go. Okay, so 1st and 10 on the 49ers 35. We will have an inside run versus a safe. So the handoff. Let's see, the handoff goes to Ring. As a run 0. He is not, so he's going to be stacked up for a 1-yard gain. Let's see, so Ring with his first carry just picks up 1 yard. So 2nd and 9. From their own 36. A tendency, so it's going to be a long versus a safe. Montana drops back to throw. 52 is C, a 0 pass. No, he is not. Oh, so potential for a interception here. 25, I don't think that's going to do it. Montana's Y grade is a 2. So, no. So it'll just be an incomplete pass. All right, 3rd down and 9. Can Montana convert a long 3rd down? They'll go back to a medium, this time versus a blitz. G-Men bringing the pressure. 25 is TB or GB, a 0 pass. They have nobody on their line who is a 0 pass. So Montana's going to scramble. A flag goes down before he does, but let's see what how much he picks up, and then we'll go back and roll to see what the penalty is. So Montana scrambles out, 21. His outside grade is B. So he would just get back to the line. So it's going to be no gain on the run, but let's see what the flag is. Oh, and it's against the offense. 1B, I think that's clipping. An illegal block is called. Oh, so that is a brutal call for the 49ers. So that is going to back them up all the way to their 21. And so now it's going to be a 3rd and forever. All right, let's see what they're going to do here. They will call a medium versus a pass. All right. And he gets a 16. He has an A grade, so that's going to be an incomplete pass. All right, so 4th down. Kicking team will come out. Let's see, and I just saw another comment that's saying Glenn Bonesteel's here. Thank you, Glenn, for joining us. In 84, it would have been just a 5-yard penalty. And then they would re-kick. All right, well, hopefully in the end it comes out as a wash, but and hopefully there's no more kicks out of bounds. All right, so here we go. Punting team comes out. Let's see, +2 to average and returnable, and then there's a flag down on the kick. Let's see. So +2 to his average, so it's going to be a 44-yard punt. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phil McConkey on the return. And he is only going to pick up 1 yard on the return. So let's see what the flag is back at the line of scrimmage. 56 on a kick play is, it's going to be against the offense. And it's going to be a tripping penalty. Let's see. So that would be 10 yards, but they're inside of 30, so it would be half the distance to the goal. So it would knock them back 9 yards. So yeah, they'll definitely accept that penalty. So now the 49ers backed up to their 12-yard line to punt once again. This time we get a 31. So it's going to be a 49-yard kick, and it will be returnable. 3, 4, 9. So McConkey fields it at his own 37. And again, he's just going to get a 1-yard return. So they kind of had a chance to get some good field position, although they will start on their own 38. Let's see, we've got about 6.5 minutes left of the third quarter here. And San Francisco ahead 21-7. The Giants back on offense. So we're going to have an inside versus safe. To the safe chart. There we go. So inside handoff. It's going to go to Woolfolk again. He has an inside grade of E's. Oh, so this isn't going to be good. It is going to be a 2-yard loss. All right, so 2nd down and 12 for the Giants. Let's see. Oh, somebody just told me, but my counting was wrong. I went 51 yards instead of 49. Okay, so they should be 2 ahead. And that's for, okay, there we go. Thank you, Brett, for that. There we go. Still 2nd and 12, but they're at the 38 instead of the 36. All right. So let's see. Gonna stick with the run, and the 49ers call a run defense. So pitch to the outside. 26 is the tackle or the quarterback, a run 0. They are not. Hit by 3 defenders after a 4-yard gain. So that'll be Woolfolk again. Picks up 4 yards this time. And we'll have a 3rd and 8 coming up. So another 3rd and long for the Giants. Let's see. So they are going to go with a short pass versus a blitz because we're in a run or in a passing situation. 36 is the center of 2 pass. No, that's Kevin Belcher, and he's only a 0 right now. So the quarterback feels the heat from the blitz, and he'll just throw it away incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down and 8, so they'll have to punt again. Not able to capitalize on that good starting field position. Let's see. So it's going to be a 38-yard kick and no return. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So the the 49ers will take over on their 20-yard line. About 5.5 minutes left in the quarter. Still leading 21-7. All right. So we're going to start with an inside run versus a safe. We got a 26. Is B or J a run 0? They are not. So powers through defenders for 2 tough yards, but there is a flag on the play. And it's going to be against the offense. Another holding call. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty. And still 1st down. That's 5 minutes on, so now 1st and 20 from their 10. And he's going to audible to a medium versus a safe. Uh-oh, dangerous call here, possibly. Montana drops back. let's see, 13. His completion is A. Oh, so that's going to be a nice little 13-yard pass to Roger Craig. And so that'll be 2nd down and 7 now from the 23. So 49ers breathe a little sigh of relief. That'll be backed up against their goal line. We're going to go to the run, outside run versus safe. Roll. That's going to be a 61. Is E a run 2? Oh, that's LT. He is a run 2. Jarred out of bounds by defender for no gain. So that would be Harmon with his 3rd rush. No yards. And so we'll go to a 3rd and 7 now. 49ers hoping to burn a little bit more clock off here. Passing situation. So we're going to have a long versus a pass. Montana drops back to throw. His J is 0 pass. He is a 1. Uh-oh, so we might have an interception. And no, it's just going to be an incomplete pass. He'll throw it away. And the punting unit will come back on the field. And we're going to have a long punt. 26. So it's going to be a 47-yard punt, and it'll be fair caught. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So Giants will take over on their own 30, and we've got 3.5 minutes left of the 3rd quarter with the Giants trailing 21-7. They've scored 1 touchdown here in the quarter. The 49ers have been shut out so far. So we'll start out medium versus a safe. Sims trying to lead his team down to make it a 2-score game. Is the guard a 2 pass? He is not. So the quarterback is almost sacked. He'll throw it away incomplete, but there is a flag down on the field, and it's going to be against the offense. So it's going to be a holding call. That'll bump them back 10 yards. And we'll repeat 1st down, but now 1st and 20 from their 20. So we'll have a short versus a safe. And 13 on the C. Oh, it's going to be an incomplete pass. So 2nd down and 20. Let's see. And if anybody wants to tell me what the score of the Red Sox game is right now, that'd be okay. I left and it was 4-1, so I thought this is a good. Let's see, a good distraction. Question: did I play the first half off screen? I played it on the Play.com Facebook page earlier today, so you can go to the Facebook page for Play.com and you can watch the whole thing played out there. I decided instead of playing the entire game out tonight, which probably would have taken 2-3 hours, that I would split it up that way and yet still be able to show the full game. So, there we go. So it's going to be short versus a blitz here on 2nd and 20. 12 C. So it's going to be 1/2 of his cue. So it'll be a 12-yard completion on 2nd and long. And that is Zeke Moa who made the catch. Let's say 1/2 cue. So it's a 7-yard completion. Sorry. Half of 14 is 7. There we go. All right. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 from the 27. Oh no, 4-2 in the top of the 8th. All right. Thank you guys for the updates. All right, let's see. So 3rd down and long. Sims comes to the line. He audibles to an inside run, and it's going to be against a blitz. So let's see. Can the runner get past the blitzing linebackers. 4-4. Is the GB a run 0? No, he's not. So we're going to go to the XR column. So maybe a really good play. 62 is the runner's inside grade greater than A. So we rolled a 20 on the finder. That means it's Galbraith. And he has an inside of A. So it's not greater than A. So it's going to be 13 plus D6 yards though. So a 19-yard run. How about that? Must have run like a delayed draw on 3rd and long. And Galbraith gallops for 19 yards and a New York Giants first down. Alright, so they will have 1st and 10 near midfield at the 46. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Let's see. So it's going to be an inside run versus a safe. Question is, will the first half be available on YouTube? No, I don't have any way to export it once it's been on Facebook, but you don't have to have a Facebook account to look at the play.com Facebook page. I think it's just facebook.com/play, and you can see it there. It's like the 3rd entry down on that. All right, so let's see, what do we got here? And we'll roll again. So first down, we're gonna have a medium versus a run. All right, so Giants looking to keep rolling here. Maybe get a score and close the gap before the end of the 3rd. 26. Is K or H a 0 pass? Oh yes, the outside linebacker Dan Buns is a 0 pass. So they're going to go to the XM column. And we get a 65. Is A a 2 pass? Oh yes, Eric Wright, he's going to bail him out. So what would have been a 25-yard completion is instead just going to be a 2D6 completion. Let's see, and it's going to go to Gray. So from 25 down to 8. So Eric Wright with a big recovery. He had blown coverage. He bails him out. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 2. They are now in 49er territory, though, at the 46. This time we're going to get a screen versus the blitz. 14 on C. It's going to be D6 yards. Will be enough for the first down, so a 4-yard pass to Woolfolk. For 4 yards and a New York Giants first down. Let's see, at the 42. So we got 1 minute to play, so we'll be able to get a couple more plays off. We're going to get inside versus a blitz. Giants rolling here. Maybe they finally figured out the 49ers defense. It's asking, is the SB's a running back a run 0? Let's see, inside of 12, so it's Carpenter. No, so he's not. So we're going to go to the XR column. So let's see, 56. Is A a run 2? Oh, no, he's not. So it's going to be a 15-yard rush for Carpenter and another Giants first down. Let's see, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1st and 10 at the 27. And this will probably be the last play of the half. Short versus a safe. So Sims drops back here on first down. Is the TB a 0 pass? No, he's a 1. So it's going to be complete for 1/2 our yards, but a flag is down. So let's see, on 15, that would be Carpenter again. So it's going to be a 4-yard completion. Let's see what the flag is. No, it's against the offense again. Another holding. So that'll erase that. Oh, so it'll be 1st and 20. And that is going to take us to the end of the third quarter. So the 49ers fail to score after putting up points in both the first and second. Giants finally get on the board, and it's 21-7, or 21-7 as we enter the fourth quarter. All right, pause for a little water break. All right, so here we go, back from the break. Giants sort of on a roll, but then they just had that penalty, so they have a 1st and 20 right now from the 49ers 37. And it's going to be a screen versus a safe defense. So 56 is H a 2-pass. No, he's a 0-pass. So it is going to be a 6-yard catch as he drags the linebackers. That's Johnson again for 6 yards, his 3rd reception of the day. And we'll have a 2nd down and 14. Let's see, you're going to go back to the run game. Outside versus run, though. 49ers make the right call. We got a 66 is K, a run 0. That's Jim Stuckey, and he is not. So he's swarmed over by the defense for a 5-yard loss. So let's see, that's going to be Carpenter. So he is going to have his first run for a loss. So wipes out that first gain, and now it is 3rd and 19. Comment about the number of penalties. That just seems to be what happens in this game sometimes, is you'll just go through a string of where there's a bunch of penalties, and then sometimes you'll just fly right through and not have barely any. So, all right, so here we go. Obvious passing situation, so we'll use the passing chart. So it's going to be a medium versus a pass defense. Sims looking to get something going here. Is E a 0 pass? No, that's Keena Turner. He is a 2. Good coverage. Force throw. Go to the Y chart. Possible interception. No, it's just going to be an incomplete pass. So a promising drive is going to stall out. So their punter will come on, Dave Jennings, and see if he can pin the 49ers deep in their own territory. Comes out, angles it off to the side. Let's see, the punt bounces crazily to a stop at the 15-yard line. So that's just going to be a 21-yard punt. Not quite what they were hoping for. And so with 13:30 left in the game, Joe Montana will come back out on the field with his team up 21-7, looking to maybe get a dagger score, put the game out of reach, or at least get some time off the clock. We're going to start out though with the running game, so inside versus safe. Let's see. So 33 is GB a run 0. No, that's Randy Cross again. So it's going to be an 8-yard pickup for Tyler. Nice little pickup on 1st down. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Let's see. The penalties, are they team-based or chart-based? There actually is a separate chart that you can use. Each team does get a penalty rating, but I find it's better to just use the penalty chart that comes, or that's with the book, just for ease of play. But you can use those. It's a separate chart that you can download for free off the play.com website if you want to do that, just to recreate how some teams were more penalized than others. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 2 for the 49ers. Going to keep it on the ground. Outside versus safe. 26. Is I or J a run 2? Yes, their nose tackle Jim Burt is a run 2. So the runner is smothered for a 5-yard loss. Let's see. So that is going to be Craig who gets the loss. So that's going to set up a 3rd and long. So let's see. Can 49ers pick up 3rd down? Will the Giants hold and get the ball back to their offense? They're going to go their tendency. So it's going to be a long pass versus the pass defense. Let's see. Oh, they roll a 12. Let's see. So Joe Montana is an A. So we're going to get 2Q plus D6 yards. So it's going to be 26, 27, 28 yard pass from Joe Cool. Let's see. And that was to Wilson. Oh, boy. So first down. And 20, 30, all right, 28 yards. So first down at their own 46. And that was a big drive, or a big play for the 49ers. Keeps the ball out of the Giants' hands. Going to go back to ground, inside versus safe. Get a 31. Is the, let's see, GB or QB a run 2? They both are. So we're going to go to the XR charts. This will be Wendell Tyler getting the handoff. The fullback is not a run 0, so it's going to be a 13-yard gain for Tyler. And another first down for San Francisco, and they are now in Giants territory. Let's see, we've got 11 and a half minutes on the clock here. So they're going to go with their tendency. So it's going to be a medium versus a pass defense. 44 is GA, a 2 pass. That's John Ayers. He is not. He's a 1. Quarterback is pressured and incomplete. Montana throws it away. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. We're going to have a short versus a safe defense. 22 is GB or SB a 2 pass. Yes, over the middle, complete for Q yards. So that's going to be a 13-yard completion for Montana. And it's going to go to Roger Craig. So 13-yard completion. And another San Francisco first down. Well, they'll be at the 28, so now they are in field goal range for Ray Wershing. But maybe they'll get more screen versus a safe. And so we're going to go to the unusual results column. It's going to be a 3-yard loss, and then we're going to have a possible injury on the play. Let's see. So Craig makes the catch again, but then he gets tackled behind the line for a 3-yard loss. Oops, so it'll be 2nd down and 13. And we'll see who gets injured on the play. So the player, it's going to be on the defense, defender H. Oh boy, actually they're already down to their 2nd string outside linebacker. Byron Hunt was hurt in the first half. And now they are going to lose Carl Banks. He also goes down with injury. He is out for the rest of the game. So that means that Joe McLaughlin will be their outside linebacker. So a bad break for the Giants. All right, so let's see. 2nd and 13. They're going to do another screen pass versus a pass defense. All right, Keith Avalon has joined us, and he just said he's going to unlike this video if the 49ers win. Oh boy, uh-oh. Let's see, 34 is EA is 0 pass. No, that's Dwight Clark. He's a 1 right now. So weaves through the defense, picks up 8 yards. And that is going to be, let's see, we'll give that to Harmon. He picks up 8 yards. Montana's great day continues. We're down to 10:30 on the clock. All right, so 3rd down and 4. Let's see what happens. They're going to go on the ground, so it's going to be an inside versus a blitz. And we get a 63. Oh, and it's the home field advantage result. So the home defense buries a runner for a 1-yard loss. So that's Tyler, just his 2nd loss of the day on the ground. All right, so with 9:30 on the clock, let's see. So it's going to be 4th down. They'll bring the kicker out on the field, and it will be a 43-yard kick to put his team up 24-7. All right, let's see. So from the A chart. Oh, we might have missed it. 43 on the A chart. Oh, and he does. Wow, he just misses it. He's 2 yards short. So, no good on the field goal. So the Giants will take over. Let's see. From the spot of the kick. All right. Where did I say that was? On the 43, yeah. All right. So a big break for, or no, sorry, 26, so 7 yards back. That'll be at the 33. Okay. All right. So big break for the Giants. They've got 9 minutes on the clock to score 2 times to tie the game. So Phil Simms marches out on the field. Here we go. And it's going to be a short versus a safe. All right. Let's see. So it's going to be short versus safe. Oh, so somebody's asking about the spot of the kick. So actually, one of the nice things that Al did on my board here is he gave me a little cheat sheet on where the spot is after a missed field goal, and it just changed in 1994. To the kick of the spot. Oh, but we're in 1984. You're right. So it's actually going to be the line of scrimmage. All right, good call from Charlie. Okay, so they're actually down at the Giants will start at their 26. All right. So let's see. We're going to have a short versus safe play. Was that what I called? Yep. All right. So Simms will drop back. 42 is a quarterback, a 0 pass. No, he's not. So it's going to be caught at the sidelines for an R-yard gain. That'll be Zeke Mowat. Will pick up 15 yards. He's had a good day receiving. And that will be a Giants 1st down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So their own 41. They're going to go, they mix up the 49ers. It's going to be an inside run versus a pass defense. Oh, is the tackle a run 2? No, he is not. So it's just going to be a 3-yard gain. Inside will be Galbraith. Picks up 3 yards. 8 minutes on the clock. 2nd and 7 for the Giants here. Down 2 scores. Looking for a big comeback at home. They're going to stick on the ground. This time inside versus safe. And let's see. There'll be Carpenter running. He has an inside grade of C. 16, so it'll just be a 2-yard gain. a 3rd and long. So let's see. It's going to be... so we're going to have a long versus a pass defense. Let's see. Can Sims pull out some magic? Oh, maybe he can. 13. Oh, no, he just... his completion grade's only a C, so that's going to be an incomplete pass. All right, so it's 7.5 minutes of the game left. They've got a 4th and 5 at the 46. Their defense has been doing great here in the second half, but do they want to try to pin the 49ers with a coffin kick, or do they want to try to pick up the first down? I think we'll go to the old decide or die. Dot, they try it, and a blank, they don't. And it's a blank, so they're going to play it safe. So the kicking team comes out, and we're going to have an unusual result on the kick. Let's see, 52 on a punt. Okay, no, so just a high snap, a 45-yard punt. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be down to the 5. And there will be a return. Let's see, but it'll just be, is he even going to get anything? It'll be a 4-yard return. Okay, so 7 minutes left. Montana comes back out with his offense a chance to completely ice the game. But they will start on their 13-yard line. All right. Let's see. He's going to audible. Didn't like what he saw. He'll audible to a run. And it's against a blitz defense. Let's see. And who's running? It's going to be Roger Craig. He has an outside grade of B. So 14B. So it'll be a 2-yard gain for Craig. 6.5 minutes left of the game. Giants desperately need a 3-and-out here. They're going to go to the air. So medium versus safe. 22. Oh, possible interception. Let's see. No, it'll just be an incomplete pass. All right, 6:30 on the clock, and they've got a 3rd and long. So let's see what they're going to do. They are going to do a short versus a pass. They'd like to just barely pick up the first down. If they could, keep the clock running. Let's see what happens. 53. Is E a 2 pass? Oh, that's LT. Yes, he is. The receiver is shadowed. Go to the Y chart. So it'll be an incomplete pass, but they do get the 3-and-out. Not a lot of time taken off the clock. So here comes the punting team. And we get a 66. Uh-oh, lineman has missed the block. Maybe we'll get a block punt here. Let's see. Their block grade is a B. Get a 56. Is it a block of A? No. Uh-oh. So blocked punt. I'll go to the block column. Get a 61. So it's blocked. I picks it up. So we'll say that it's George. Oh, actually minus 15. That is going to be a touchdown. So block punt. And then George Martin picks up the loose ball and then will just fall into the end zone for a huge touchdown. And there we go. It's now 21-13. The kicking team will come out. And, and he does make the extra point, just barely. Oh boy. All right. And so they are going to kick off, now down by 1, with 5.5 minutes left in the game. All right. That was pretty cool. All right, so here we go, 21-14. We'll kick off and hope to get another quick 3 and out. It's a 60-yard kick, so it'll be to the 5, so it will be returned. Let's see, Carl Monroe fields it. His return, +3 to his return, so it'll be a 24-yard return. So decent position as the 49er offense comes back out, and they've had a pretty bad second half. They had that one big play where they picked up a big third down conversion, but they haven't been able to put any points on the board after sort of having their way with the Giants defense in the first. All right, so here we go. 5.5 minutes left in the game. Now just a 1-score game. 49ers would like to close this out. So we're going to have a short versus a pass here on first down. 45 is TB 0 pass. He is not. So a 1/2 yard completion. It's going to go to Craig. So it'll be a 5-yard completion. All right, 5:15 left in the game. 2nd and 5. Giants really would need another stop here. Outside, versus pass. Let's see, did they catch him off guard? Is A run 2? No, he is not. So we're going to go to the XR column. And this is Tyler running. 21 is TB a run 0. He's not, so it's going to be an 8-yard gain for Tyler, and that will be a first down. So about 4.5 minutes left in the game. 49ers get a big first down there, so Giants will have to start thinking about using their timeouts. We'll have a screen versus a pass. Let's see. Oh, and it's going to be an unusual result. 21. So it's a 9-yard reception, but there is a flag on the play. And, oh no, it's against the defense. Let's see, it's a 5-yard with an automatic first down. So they will take that. All right, so bad break for the Giants defense. Maybe being a little too aggressive. Now 4 minutes left to play. San Francisco with the ball. We're going to have an inside run versus a run. Uh, 23. Who's going to run? Tyler. He has an inside grade of A. Oh, so this is actually going to be pretty good. We're going to go to the XR column. Is EA a run 0? He is not. So it's going to be a 10-yard game for Tyler. And now time is not on the side of the Giants. I'm getting my coaching criticized. All right, let's see. They're going to keep it on the ground. Outside versus run. Uh, 62 is C a run 0. He is not. So he's going to be hammered out of bounds for a 1-yard loss. Let's see, so that would be Tyler, and there is a injury on the play. Let's see who gets possibly hurt. Oh, it's somebody on the offense, and it is going to be Tyler. Oh, so this might be big. He gets helped off the field. And he is not going to be available for the rest of the quarter. Oh boy. Alright, so he's really been shouldering the load. And Craig will have to step up in his place. So we're going to have 2nd and 11 from the 44. We've got 3.5 minutes on the clock. They're going to stick to the ground. Outside versus safe. get a 35. Is the quarterback a run 2? Yes. So XR column, Craig will be running. Is K a run 2? He is not. So it's going to be a 7-yard gain that goes out of bounds. So I'll stop the clock with 3 minutes. And it will be a 3rd and short here. 3rd and 4 at the 37. Oh, let's see. So I guess we'll roll on the normal chart. If they can pick up this first down, it might be the end of the game. So they're going to go inside. They're going to stick on the ground. Versus safe. The 24 is F or J, a run 2. Yes, Harry Carson is. So it's going to be a 4-yard loss. That'll be Craig again. Giants will take their first timeout. Let's see. So we'll back them up to the 41. So that would be a 56-yard field goal, which is way out of Wershing's range. So they're going to bring their punt team out, try to pin them deep. And the Giants will get the ball back with a chance to tie the score. So 51, it's going to be a good kick. Towering kick, fair catch at the 9-yard line. All right, so... Alright, so here's the situation. The Giants are down by 1 score. They have 2 timeouts, 2:30 on the clock, and they are starting all the way down on their own 9-yard line. Alright. So Sims can completely redeem himself here if he can march him down the field. Situation that Montana has done a lot of times in his career. Let's see if Sims can pull it off. So we're definitely in the 2-minute drill category. So we'll say that it's a probable run or probable pass plays from here on out. So it's going to be a medium versus a pass. 33 is EB, a 0 pass. He is not. So it's going to be caught at the sidelines for R plus D6 yards. So it's going to be a pass to Williams, who has, it's a 24-yard catch by Byron Williams. How about that? Let's see. So that is going to bring them up to the, let's see, 10, 20, the 33-yard line. And we are right at the 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning. Giants have the 1st and 10 at their 33 and 2 timeouts. They need a score to tie. All right, so here we go. We're going to have a short versus a blitz. 49ers trying to get a stop here. Is D a 2 pass? Oh, that is Ronnie Lott. So open field tackle after a D6-yard gain. So he's out of position, but he closes quickly and holds him to just a 3-yard completion. And that went to Carpenter. It's at 3 yards. They'll go into their hurry up. 1, 2, 3. So 2nd down and 7. It's going to be a medium versus a pass. 24 is SB or FB a 2 pass? They are not. So tight coverage to the Y chart. Oh, is this going to be the game? No, incomplete pass. So minute 25 left on the clock, and they've got a 3rd and 7 from their own 36. Let's see, so we're going to go with a screen pass versus a pass defense. And we're going to have an unusual result. 36. Oh, so it's caught for a 4-yard loss, but a penalty flag down. Let's go to the ref for the call. Oh, and it's going to be multiple penalties. All right, so first penalty is a 5-yard penalty against the defense. The second penalty is a 10-yard holding call on the offense. Let's see. So I believe that those would offset each other. Let's see. 4D. So yeah, it was an unintentional face mask and a holding. So I believe that those would offset and we'll replay the down. All right. So let's see what happens here. We'll replay 3rd down, 3rd and 7. Sims audibles at the line. Goes to an outside run versus a blitz. All right, let's see what happens. 13. And it's going to be an outside run to Joe Morris, who he has an A. 13A. So it's going to be a 9-yard pickup for Morris, his first run of the game. So it will be a 1st down. The Giants will use their 2nd timeout. And they'll have a 1st and 10 at their 45. There is a minute, a minute 20 left on the clock. And they are still trailing by 1. Here we go. Sims audibles again. Goes to the run. It'll be against a pass play. Or pass defense. Let's see. Carpenter has... What do we got? Outside. He has a B. 15B. This will be another... Oh, no. Just a 1-yard gain for Carpenter. So I'll take us down to 1 minute, 2nd and 9. So a medium against a pass. Coming right down to the last minute of play here. 45. Is TB a 2 pass? No, he is not. Pass blocking breaks down. It's incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. Hold on, folks. 23. Oh, and it's against the offense. Let's see. They're going to get called for a false start. Oh, so a bad penalty for the offense. Let's see. So it'll be 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down. Oh, boy. That, I don't know. Is that going to be the straw that breaks them? So 2nd and long now. Medium against the pass. 15, that's going to be an incomplete pass. So 30 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and long. We're still definitely in 4th down territory here. So they're going to go with their tendency, which is to pass. So short against the pass. 24. Is J or K a 0 pass? Yes. Tiaso Sopo is a 0 pass. The quarterback has time. It's complete for R yards. And that is to Zach Moa, of course. So he's going to get a 15-yard completion. Let's see. So that'll give him a 1st down at the 44. And they're going to have to use their last timeout. So there'll be 20 seconds on the clock, and this is going to be the end of the game. Let's see, where's my Hail Mary chart? Oh no, sorry guys, I have a Hail Mary chart out here. I thought I had it right with me, but oh, there we go. Okay. So, here we go. Hail Mary pass to end the game. Let's see. We get a 54. Oh, and it's going to be intercepted in the end zone. We'll give it to Eric Wright. He had a couple really good plays. So so that'll just leave 10 seconds on the play, or 10 seconds on the clock. It'll be a touchback. 49ers will come out and kneel it to end the game, and then that is your final. 21-14, San Francisco wins on the road. All right, guys. Thanks for everybody stopping by tonight. Thanks for the tips on the rules for back in 1984. That was helpful during the game. I'm glad everybody stopped by during this, baseball playoff Monday night. This was a lot of fun. If you want to see the first half of this game, you can head on over to the play.com Facebook page. I played that earlier today. You can see the 49ers actually played like the 49ers during that first half. And then it was kind of weird. They reversed what happened in the second half. It was kind of all 49ers. You got to see a blocked punt, return for a touchdown. I've actually never had that happen before, so that was kind of cool that it happened during the game. And let's see. So we'll get to a couple questions, and then I'll sign off. Average time to play the game right now, it's probably taken me about an hour and a half to play through a game, depending on if I'm keeping full stats or not. Sometimes a little bit faster, depending on the game. Sometimes you get into a game, there's a lot of penalties, or it's a high-scoring game. But anywhere between hour and 15 and 2 hours it takes me to play out. But the thing about this game is that it doesn't feel like that long. But it kind of goes right along, and you can see how easy it is to follow along with the game. So let's see. Kiefer Fairbanks is here. Welcome, Kiefer. He's saying that there are quick play cards that you can use. I didn't use them tonight. That automates some of the plays when you're in the middle of the field, and so that definitely will speed up time. If you use those, probably shave maybe 10-20 minutes off your average play time. And yes, this is definitely right now the longest playing game in the play.com library. It definitely takes a lot more time than the baseball game or the hockey or soccer game. But as I said, this is a game I've been playing for quite a long time. I still love it. Still look forward to all the releases for it. And all right. Well, I'm gonna go see if I can catch the Red Sox have a miraculous comeback here in the bottom of the ninth. I'm getting updates in the chat room. Let's see. And I just got a question about updating the board. Yes, the board is up to date as of this past week. Or no, actually I didn't update it. Sorry. I just came back from a family vacation. I forgot. I normally do update it on Sunday, but I just got back this afternoon and I forgot to update it. So no, the Pats should be at 4-1 right now, and the Bills at 3-2, and then everyone else got a loss. So I will definitely do that before the show or the news tomorrow. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night for all the sports news, and then I'll have an update on what the show is going to be next week over on the play.com Facebook channel. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys. Thanks again for stopping by. Hope you have a great night. My name's Steve, and until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good one, guys.